Private servers are officially announced for Dune Awakening. I know that many of you are waiting news regarding this, because if you are taking in consideration some other survival games including Conan Exiles, private servers were a huge thing. So let's check new official information regarding private servers of Dune Awakening. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Dune Awakening videos in the future. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, excitement is real. We are getting very close to the release of Dune Awakening. Yes, I will play this game. You can check my live streams on Twitch from June 5th. I have bought Deluxe edition, so I'll start to play right away for June 5th. Also, I have entered content creator program for Funcom. So you will see on my YouTube channel and during my live streams on Twitch lots of videos and content in general regarding Dune Awakening. But now let's focus on main topic of this video, private servers. Let's check this announcement and full clarification what will happen actually on June 5th. Private servers announced. Private servers are coming, and here is how they will work. Greetings, soon to be awakened. Yes, we are going to be awakened on June 5th. Today, just about 72 hours before the floodgates open, we can finally share with you that rentable private servers will be available from Head Start launch on June 5th. So already this sentence is a big news. First information, interesting part of the sentence, rentable. Okay, rentable private servers. And also another information, from June 5th, we didn't expect, honestly, I didn't expect that we will see private servers so soon. I was thinking maybe in a month or two after release of Dune Awakening. However, obviously, they have made decision differently, right? It's coming right now. We have previously communicated that private servers are for post-launch. That's true. But we are happy to share that progress has been faster than expected. We do, however, want to manage expectations about how private servers work in Dune Awakening. As you know, this is not your typical survival game. I'm really curious about this. I'm really curious. Let's hear this out. Why private servers work differently in Dune Awakening? Dune Awakening is powered by a unique server and world structure, something we went in depth in our recent blog post. In short, each server belongs to a world consisting of several other servers, and each one of those share the same social hubs and deep desert. This allows us to retain a neighborhood-like feel to the Hagabazin and provide persistent, free-form building and other server-demanding mechanics you typically see in survival games. We combine this with the large-scale multiplayer mechanics you would expect to find in MMOs, where hundreds of players meet each other in social hubs and deep desert to engage in social activities, trade, conflict, and more. So yes, this is very specific for Dune Awakening, this MMO element, which is also giving much more attributes to the game later in endgame, mid-game, and endgame. Naturally, transferring this setup to a private server model has not been trivial. We decided early on that we did not want to remove the large-scale multiplayer aspects of the game, as this is such a crucial part of the Dune Awakening experience, and the game's content and mechanics are deeply rooted in this setup. It was simply never an option for us to release half a game to private servers. This is good to hear. We knew we had to come up with a solution that retained the fundamental MMO-like features that make Dune Awakening so unique, while this giving players some control, perhaps most importantly, over who has access to their server. That means we had to make some concessions in terms of how much control players have on their own private servers. The result is a model where you have fewer settings available that you would in some other survival games, such as Conan Exiles. Okay, so less control, so that means fewer settings available. Which settings? We're going to check in the continuing of this post. We want to be completely clear and upfront about that, so you can make an informed decision as whatever is worth for you and your friends to rent a private server. This is good. Okay, I like this already right now. How private servers work? Let's see. When you rent a private server, you essentially rent a server containing one Hagabazin, just like the official servers. Here you have the full Hagabazin map, and you can do everything you would do on an official server. Okay? Your private server will belong to a world consisting of other private servers, and you can choose a world for your private server that you can rent from your provider. Okay, Clear? That means that you'll be able to take full advantage of Dune Awakening large-scale multiplayer content and mechanics, including visiting the social hubs and a deep desert to meet and play with people from private servers in the same world. Players do not rent or control social hubs nor the deep desert. These are provided by the server hosting company, who ensures each private server's world has them. Okay, so what settings will be available for your private server? Because your private server will belong to a world of other private servers, and you'll be meeting and playing with other people in the social hubs and the deep desert, you won't be able to control every aspect of how your private server works. Okay, which settings you can configure for your server is ultimately up to the third-party server provider. This is important sentence. Which settings can you configure for your server is ultimately up to the third-party server provider. But these are the settings which we are making available. So what you can do. Security zones, you can disable security zones entirely, making all parts of Hagabazin PvP enabled. Or you can choose to have pockets of PvP like on official servers. Taxation, you can disable taxation on your server. And sandstorms, you can disable sandstorms, making them not appear on your server. So that you can do for sure, security zones, taxation, and sandstorms. However, everything else is ultimately up to the third-party server provider. This is important to note. You'll be able also to name your server and set a password for it. Okay, this is also pretty logical. Visiting other private servers, just like how you can visit other servers in your world when playing on official servers, you can do that same with the private servers. This is good to know. This I'm curious about. How to rent a private server. To rent a server, all you need to do is to visit one of the server providers that offer private servers for Dune Awakening in alphabetical order. G-Portal, Nitrado, and X-Realm. So guys, this is, I think, pretty much clear. Guys, this is actually pretty interesting information and surprising information today coming from Funcom, because I didn't expect that we will see information regarding private servers so soon. I was thinking this would happen post-launch. However, you can see information is here. We look forward for your feedback on private servers, and going forward, we'll have evaluate opportunities to expand their functionality and rule sets. Enabling private servers for Dune Awakening has not been trivial considering our unique, large-scale multiplayer setup, and it was important to us to retain fundamental MMO-like gameplay that makes Dune Awakening so unique. I totally understand this. Yeah, I think this was not easy mission for them, right? Whenever you choose to play on official private servers, see you on Arrakis soon, sleepers. Very good news. Very good news, because I know that many of you have this intention to play on private servers, and you can see now that will be possible. It will be rentable servers, and we can see here providers, right? You can see G-Portal, Nitrado, and X-Realm. Some rules are different than, for example, like for Conan Exiles that in the past was, right? I mean, not only in the past, actually, Conan Exiles is still active game with private servers. However, there are different set of rules and different kind of mechanisms. For now, you're fully updated regarding private servers of Dune Awakening. If you are interested into Dune Awakening, check my YouTube channel. I'm preparing lots of videos regarding this new upcoming survival game. Main focus of my YouTube channel are new upcoming MMORPGs. But Dune Awakening, definitely I'm going to play. This is new upcoming survival MMO game, open world type of the game. So something to play, very interesting to play, high quality game during this summer, while we are waiting some other releases like Chrono Odyssey, Ion 2, Bella Torres, Ashes of Creation, and many more games later in 2025. For today, you are fully updated regarding private servers of Dune Awakening. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Dune Awakening video. You can find me on Twitch every evening about 6 p.m. Central European Time. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory. Visit me on Twitch if you have any kind of questions regarding the game. I'll be glad to answer, and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of Dune Awakening. See you soon with another Dune Awakening video.